Hey guys, in this video I will be focusing on the quantitative reasoning section of the UCAT, in particular the formulas, conversions and some information which you should know inside out. So starting from the unit conversions, so 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. Next we have 1 meter, which is equal to 100 centimeters. Next, 1 centimeter, which is equal to 10 millimeters. Next, which is 1 ton, this is equal to 1,000 kilograms. 1 kilogram, which is equal to 1,000 grams. Next is 1 gram, which is equal to 1,000 milligram. And finally, for this section, we have 1 liter, which is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So make sure you learn that well, write it down somewhere. Next, we have the common fractions to percentages. So these fractions come up a lot, and it might be required for you to change that into a percent. So 1/8, which is 12.5%, 3/8, which is 37.5%. We have 5/8, which is 62.5%, 7/8, which is 87.5%, 1/20th, which is just 5%, and 1/25th, which is 4%. So instead of typing that into the calculator, if you have got this in your mind, then it will be much quicker and will save you a lot of valuable time. And next we will be focusing on converting between hours and minutes, or vice versa. So 15 minutes into hours would be 0.25 hours, because 1 hour is obviously 60 minutes. So then 20 minutes is equal to 0.333 hours, and 40 minutes is equal to 0.667 hours. So these are the these are the minutes that mostly come up, so I've got them down. So make sure you learn these well. And now we've got some formulas that you should also know, which do come up a lot. So for example, area of a parallelogram, which is just base times height. So make sure that you know it's the height, it's the vertical height, it's not the slanted height. So if I have got this, it should be the vertical height from there to there, and not this height. Next we have the trapezium. So the area of trapezium, which also comes up, is a half a plus b times by the height. So a plus b are the parallel sides to each other. So if I have a trapezium here, if I label the sides, the height will be the distance between the two parallel sides. So if I say that these two are the parallel sides, I can say this is A, this is B. So the height will be the distance between them, and A and B is there. So you can add that to find the area for the trapezium. Next up we have the formula for the volume of the sphere, which is just 4/3 pi r cubed. And the units for this will be in centimeter cubed or meter cubed, whatever, but it will have a cubed at the end. Make sure you keep an eye for that. And cylinder will have the formula pi r squared h, which is also the volume. So So this would also have centimeter cubed or meter cubed. And I'm assuming all of you know this formula already, but it is very important that you know this very well, and it doesn't take you any time at all to adapt the formula to find whatever you need. So distance, speed, time. So whenever a question comes and it's asking for the distance, it would be the speed times time. But if it's asking for the speed or time, you divide anything by the distance. So the distance is always on the top. Finally, percentage change. This also comes up a lot. This is the difference divided by the original times by 100. So make sure you also learn this well. Next up, there's a few important information that you should know, because the UCAT just expects you to know this. So there's 52 cards in a deck. In a year, there are 365 days and 52 weeks. And also UCAT might expect you to know how many days are in each month of the year. So for example, in January there's 31 days. So you can use your knuckles from left to right, left hand to right hand. So February, as we know, has 28 days, and then the rest would follow from 31 to 30, 31 to 30, and till December, which will have 31 days. So you can use the knuckle for that. So what I would strongly advise you to do is the formulas or the information that you don't know quite well. You learn that now, but in the UCAT exam, when you get given 1 minute at the start of the test, you can write down the key information on the whiteboard in the top right corner, so you don't have to recall it again, and so you've got it on there, so you won't need it. So these were some of the tips. Thank you for listening.